usualsuspect6.com.
All right. Yeah. A nigga wake up before I even bake up. It's 100 on the floor for the take up. You niggas ain't us, you ain't us. Looking for Lamar Jacobs, my bros got better. Time to get my cake up. You niggas hate us, cool. My people's heinous. Haney left jab, left Vegas. Grand Nagus. Feeding all you male betas. We the fly lions, cause we back to selling elevators. Self-made, cause the streets ain't really never made us. Who wanna tame us? We making them the most latest, the most haters. Oh, fella, your favorite. I dropped the visual just to entertain us. I'm living on the beat, you can hear the anguish. I write stupid, but think of the flow brainless. I comatose your folk, remain nameless. Me rusty, Jay still remain stainless.
Brought to you by Usual Suspect 6.
Tap into all the shows. Real conversations with KG.
Right now I'm at peace right now. You know, things get hectic as it gets closer to the fight.
Okay. Do we got to fight?
Yeah, I fight April 10th at the Prudential Center.
Bullshitting on the Beltway with Supreme Beast Boxing
And now the Co is the main event. So that's the way I look at it. That's my philosophy.
Trill Thursdays and Usual Suspect Sundays with hard hit.
I'm talking about it's really just about stacking this money, man. Getting on these singles, staying positive, you know what I'm saying? And putting it in their face by any means.
Tales from the B-side with KG and TD.
Needed to fill out additional paperwork to clarify.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did. That is the paperwork that you see there.
And
Okay.
Open Mic featuring you.
You know, that was a close fight. You know, he got dropped a couple times, but I thought he out.
We do not care.
Wow.
It's a Usual Suspect thing.
It's a Usual Suspect thing.
We are back. Welcome back from the B-side. The only boxing show that tells the truth from the corner that doesn't get the locker room upgrade. I am KG. This is my boy Thomas, man. What's up with you, Thomas?
Chilling, bro, man. I don't like that little clip y'all made, man. We do not care. That was pretty funny, man. That was a good one. But I'm good, man. How you been?
I'm great, man. We don't care.
Yeah.
We don't care. No, but when you say something like that, bro, you know what I'm saying? I don't even play music on this. I don't even know what I'm tripping. It's the wrong show. What's going on with you, man? No, man, look. Thomas is talking about, you know what I'm saying, US6 Sports and Entertainment open mic. You know what I'm saying? When you come over, you can spit your game, talk your shit. And Thomas got caught in the crossfire. He came in talking some shit that we didn't give a fuck about. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Thomas got a habit of campaigning for his people. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say it's the wrong time, but I didn't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? So I felt it warranted. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, man, how you been, man? It's been a minute since we've done this. Not a minute.
I'm good, man. I'm just
like
working hard, still celebrating, my team winning the Super Bowl, you know what I mean? So, good. Life is good, you feel me? So
you still celebrating with them bum ass goddamn Seahawks there?
How you gonna call them bum ass Seahawks when they're the champs, bro? I mean, it's not my fault. You like the Cardinals.
You know why I say that? You know why I say that? Because I don't give a fuck about the NFL. The shit is completely
well, a Cardinals fan would say that.
No, but hey, y'all got it right this year, but y'all ain't get it right the first time y'all did it. You get what I'm saying?
Oh man, here we go. Man.
But it is what it is, man.
You only as good. Remember, you're only as good as your last Super Bowl. Remember that.
I guess, man. You know what I'm saying? But look, this is Tales from the B-side, man. We've been here, you know what I'm saying? We ain't been here, and we've been what? This is 21, 20. It doesn't even matter, man. We rolling, man. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? We can go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? We got the thing about it, we got somebody different here. You know what I'm saying? We don't have somebody that was a boxer or that was a trainer or a manager or a promoter. We got a guy that was actually in boxing. You know what I'm saying? So there's boxing talk, and then there's fighters talk. You know what I'm saying? You agree with that, Thomas?
Yeah, no, 1,000%. Yeah. You
know on this episode of Tales from the B-side, man, we got a guy that was a former world title challenger. You know what I'm saying? A road warrior before Usyk was.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the voices keeping boxing conversations honest, both inside and outside of the ring. If y'all ever tapped into his platform, man, you know what I'm saying? You understand the energy that we about to bring to the show today. You know what I'm saying? The humor, the debates, unfiltered boxing truth. But today, you know what I'm saying? We get to go deeper with this guy, man. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? With no time left, man. You know what I'm saying? We go ahead and damn.
Usual suspect.
Well, what I did prepare for this fight was I trained hard in the gym.
It's a usual suspect thing.
Hey. There he is.
Yo.
What you doing, man? What you doing, man? We got the man in the house, man. Cedrick Agnew of the Agnew podcast. And before anybody that's ever known him before that, man, you know what I'm saying? Mr. Like I heard, if you heard me in the intro, man, I said Mr. Road Warrior. You know, said before damn Alexander Usyk was, man. Mr. Get Around, Mr. There, pay me my goddamn money, and I'm gonna fight everybody in this damn building. You know what I'm saying? Even your mama if she get up in the damn ring. What's up with you, man?
What's going on, man?
Man, we got Mr. Cedrick Agnew in the damn house, man. I've been wanting to do this for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I've been chopping it up with Stay Ready.
Yes, sir.
And letting them know. You know what I'm saying? I said, bro. I said I like what you're doing over there, and I like that they got you. Look. The thing is, you know what I like about the Agnew podcast in association with Matt? Y'all make him punctual. Y'all keep him studious. He ain't talking out of turn. I'm like, oh, man. The usual suspect. I've been rocking with Matt for about 4-5 years, 6 years.
Yeah.
And that man stay jumping in. Hey, I got something I want to say. You be like, bro, we talking right now.
And you got to, man. You know what I mean? You got to run a tight ship over there. You know what I mean?
And I appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? It's refreshing for real. And the thing is, it ain't even quiet as kept. I didn't say this out loud. I'm actually building on the studio to do the same damn thing, man. I have an actual, you know what I'm saying, live, traditional, you know what I'm saying, in your face studio, you know what I'm saying, with people that I'm on, whether it's regulars or it's rotational people. But I like the fact that, you know what I'm saying, you've taken a step outside of boxing and said, no, I got a voice.
No, most definitely, man. I mean, because I feel like I got a lot to say. I mean, even though I have a bunch of people jumping in the comments, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, like, you know, calling me casual, you know what I'm saying, I love it still, you know what I mean, because you don't know my knowledge. And most people who don't know, they don't know that I'm a former professional boxer who fought the names of Dimitri Bivol, Sergey Kovalev, you know what I'm saying, Daniel Judas, the Rayco Saunders. They don't know these names I fought, you know what I mean? So, man, I love when you call me a casual. You know what I'm saying? Continue to do it. You know what I mean? As long as you tapping in, that's all I'm worried about.
I only say that for real, like your whole thought when people might call you a casual. I don't like your criticisms of Shakur Stevens' defense, but that's neither here nor there.
Why not? No.
That's neither here nor there. Because look,
we can talk about it. You know
but look, you already know in boxing. What's the levels of defense? You utilize your legs, utilize your hands, your head work, You get what I'm saying? So evading is defense. If you inside of that square circle.
See, I come from a different area, man. I come from an area, you know what I'm saying, where you can utilize your legs, but your legs is your first line of defense. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when you in there in the pocket, you miss a lot of opportunities when you leap out of range. You know what I'm saying? When you use your legs, you miss a lot of opportunities. That's the only reason. That's why I come from where I come from. You know what I'm saying? And why I speak like I speak. When you hop out of range, I done missed this opportunity to get this body shot here, or to land this right hand here, to land this hook here. You know what I'm saying? I done missed those opportunities.
But said, what have I also done? I've created a damn opportunity where you can't hit me either.
No, that's not defense. Look, my thing
I'm saying you can't hit me either. We inside this same ring.
Look,
and your job is to stop me from doing it, right?
And how I come, look, I come like this. Look, if I come from the school of the trainers used to say, look, you make them miss, you make them what?
Make them pay.
Okay, then I can't make you pay if I leap out of range. I just missed the opportunity.
But I'm saying, if we in there dancing together, you have a job to stop me from doing the bullshit, right?
Which I do, yeah.
If you can't stop me from doing the bullshit, and I'm outpointing you, I don't care you went to sleep. Who hand got raised when they woke you up?
Nah.
You looking for entertainment. I'm looking for the science. Hey, the science is hitting, don't get hit.
It ain't that easy to cut, but I can also hit and don't get hit by staying here. I can here. I can catch here, come back here, boom, boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? I can do that. And I do believe
harder. I ain't got to put myself at that risk.
No, and I do believe Shakur can do it, but it takes a different mentality. It takes a different heart to do that. You know what I'm saying?
I believe. Look. That's what we agree. I believe you too. I believe you wholeheartedly on that. But like I said, at the same time, I can't keep putting all the onus on the man that's doing the moving. I'm gonna get it on the man that's not stopping me from moving. Stop that motherfucker from moving.
No, because look, I can also say this. In the fight with Canelo versus William Scope did a lot of moving, right? Now Canelo could have cut him off, but who got all the push? You know what I'm saying? Who got talked about bad for that fight? William Scope.
Because you know why? He won't produce. It was all movement. It was no offense.
Yeah, he wasn't throwing punches.
It was no offense.
Look. In my opinion, I don't care what nobody say. In my opinion, I had William Scope winning that fight.
I can look, and I can agree with you on that. Because Canelo won't he won't stopping him from doing it, and he won't keeping him at bay. And like I said, but Skull, all that movement, even if he created the jab with traffic with the jab, I would have said, boom, that's a round. Boom. But he wasn't even doing that. He was just moving, hands in the air. Moving, hands in the air.
No, he was letting his hands go. No, I don't need you capping. Canelo might have been your favorite. I don't need you capping.
He didn't. I don't think so. I think Canelo did a bad job trying to cut off the ring. It was kind of similar to when T.O. fought Jermaine Ortiz. Same type of situation. You know, Jermaine Ortiz, he didn't really let his hands go as much. I think he did a better job than Skull did against T.O. and didn't get the credit for it. And he also got the loss in that fight. But I think Skull was just he wasn't there to win, in my opinion. He was there just to get a check.
Yeah, I mean, he was definitely there to get a check. But I mean, like I said, I come from the era where, look, you know what this man is in there to do. This man is in there to collect the check. Make him earn it then.
Mm-hmm.
Make him earn it. Canelo was too lazy. Canelo didn't want to cut the ring off. Canelo possessed the ability to cut the ring off. He's great at it.
Yeah,
true.
But he was lazy because Canelo already knew going into that fight, the win is his. This is a setup for the setup. You know what I'm saying? This guy who really just came here to deliver me this IBF title. That's all he really came here for. This is a UPS driver right here. He just came here to deliver me this title. You know
1,000% agree with you on that. You know.
So I know I got the win. So I'm gonna do less work. No, work for it. Make him work for it. He's getting paid good. Make him work for that check, man.
And then we see what happened after that with Skull. Skull got knocked out.
Yeah, he got knocked out.
The next fight.
He tried to stay in there and fight it out, and we found out that he ain't him.
Mm-hmm.
But look, since we talking about boxing,
I knew that about Skull going into the Canelo fight. I saw him fight in Germany, how he got the title. You know what I'm saying? I knew that going into the fight, but nah, man, no, like I said, make that man earn that belt.
Yep, that's true.
Mm-hmm.
Look, we talking boxing, but you know what I'm saying, we brought you here to talk that too, you know what I'm saying, at the same time. So like I said, you talk boxing weekly now. You know what I'm saying? But how often do fans forget that your perspective was paid for with blood, bro?
Oh, they don't understand. Hold up 1 quick second.
Okay,
Uh,
okay, okay.
hold on 1 quick second. Y'all gotta. What's this? Okay. 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 Thank you, John. And I'll tell you the time. I'll come back for the. It ain't something yet. 2 minutes. Y'all just had to excuse me, as most of y'all probably don't know, I'm a Muslim, so I'm fasting right now, and nigga, I ain't ate since 5 o'clock this morning, so I'm hungrier than a hostage. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, but you keeping it together, man. It's all on how you wear it on the outside, babe.
Yeah, I mean, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, man, got a headache and everything. I'm over here trying, and then, hey, I'm over here waiting to eat. But no, go ahead. What you were saying?
I said, you know what I'm saying? You talk boxing weekly now. You know what I'm saying? So what you talking in weekly now? But how often do fans forget that your perspective was paid for in blood? Like I said, I understand every damn thing, and I respect a lot of what your perspective is when I hear your takes on the show, because I watch the show damn weekly. But my only criticism was Shakur. But other than that, everything else, a lot of that shit, I side with you. But a lot of fans won't understand. Like you said, they don't know that you were an actual fighter. Your perspective, the way you see it, was paid for in blood. You actually got in there and shed it, you know what I'm saying, folds of yourself to damn get to
it. Yeah, no, most definitely. No, they tend to forget about it. And even when you remind them who you were or who you are, they still forget about it. You know what I'm saying? They don't want to hear about shoulda, woulda, coulda. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of casual fans are disrespectful. So that's why I play casual games with casual fans. You know what I'm saying? But no, I don't care, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, look, like I said, I'm here to give you my knowledge, and I can give you my knowledge from a different perspective. Meaning that, look, you don't know what it's like to be in the inside of that ring to get caught with a good body shot and still have to bite down and go through it. So I can tell you what that man is dealing with. You can't tell me what that man is dealing with. You can't say, oh, he's scared. No, he ain't scared. This man is trying to. I'm saying he's trying to find a different way to win this fight, knowing the pain he's going through at the moment. You know what I'm saying? You don't know what it feels like to fight with broken ribs. You don't know what it feels like to fight with a dislocated shoulder or a broken nose or orbital bone. You don't know what that feel like. I know what certain things feel like, so I can tell you what that man is actually going through. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's just a different perspective.
Well, that's the thing with fans these days. They're disrespectful. That's just the era we're in now. You know what I'm saying? They don't respect what people have done in the ring. They don't respect, fighters. They always look at the bad that people do, never the good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's why we do this show. Like KG came up with the concept Tales from the B-side, because we want to talk about fighters that, had to go through certain things. You know what I'm saying? That fans don't know that they had to go through, to get the fight. With that being said, I go like, I think, you was undefeated before you got your first title shot, but you had to go through a challenger like Youssef Mack, you know what I'm saying? And I thought that was a great performance you had. And then from that fight to the Kovalev fight, it was like a year. Like Kovalev had like 3 fights in between. So I want to ask you, like, how is that like affect you as a fighter? Like, you're not staying active, you know what I'm saying, while your opponent has been active, you know what I'm saying? Like 2 or 3 fights I think he had before that fight.
Yeah. I mean, that's a lot of things that people and fans don't understand. I mean, going into that fight, like I was coming off the Yusuf Mack fight, and the Yusuf Mack fight. It was a fight that put me in position, but we was like this. We was knocking at the door of these champions. You know what I'm saying? We was knocking at the door of Nathan Cleverly before Kovalev got the fight. We was knocking at the door of Bernard Hopkins, of Bebu Shumanov. We was knocking at the door, but ain't none of these guys want to answer. And honestly, I went outside myself and I forgot the guy name who was from Germany. He had the title at the time. I made a video turning his flag upside down, like disrespecting. I'm trying to do whatever it takes to get this fight. So I know what those fighters go through. You know what I'm saying?
Was it Huck? It wasn't Huck, was it? Marco Huck? I think he just fought recently too.
Yeah. No, I don't think that was his name.
Yeah,
but no, I was disrespecting these guys. You know what I'm saying, looking to get a fight. You know what I'm saying, but ain't nobody answering. And then it came to a point where nobody wanted to fight Kovalev. It was hard to get this man to fight. Nobody was trying to fight this man. Not even the champions. Not Adonis Stevenson. None of these guys wanted to fight him because of what he was doing. So the call came through like, yo, will Cedric fight Kovalev? My manager came to me. I said, you didn't have to ask me. You could have still, you could have told him, yeah, let's go. I'm like, let's go. It's like, you want to go? I'm like, bro, I've been knocking at these champion doors forever. Like, look, I did what I had to do in the amateurs. I proved I was the best, you know what I'm saying? in my time in the amateurs. You know what I'm saying? It's the professionals, bro. I'm like 24, 25 and old. Like, what are we waiting on?
Yeah.
I'm not waiting to be 30 and 40 and old, man. Y'all keep putting these people in front of me and I keep beating them. Let me fight one of these champions and they put one of them in front of me. Now, due to, you know what I'm saying, some other things that happen in camp, you know what I'm saying? Things happen. So I sustained a rib injury during camp. So, I mean, I kept some things from my trainer because my trainer, if he would have known, he would have pulled me from the fight. But I'm like, nah, I've been knocked
Stay
the
there.
door of these.
Yeah, stay there with that. Like, how often do fighters? We know they don't be 100%, but how often they're not disclosing that to the people that are around them?
Oh man, very often, very often, very often. I mean, because with me, it was. I'm not gonna necessarily say it was a trust issue because I did trust my trainer, but I trusted him too much to know that I know what you're gonna do if I tell you I got this injury. You're gonna pull me from the fight. And how I was with that mind state, it's like, look, we worked so hard to get here. If you put me from this fight, they're gonna put somebody else as a replacement. And this opportunity might not come across our desk again. So I'm like, yo, we here. Like, honestly, and then at the time I had the rib injury, I didn't know I had a broken rib because I never sustained a broken rib before. So I don't know. I honestly, you know what I'm saying? Because after every sparring session, I get a massage from my masseuse. You know what I'm saying? My
You ain't feel the
masseuse.
wellet breathing?
Say it again.
I see you feel the little wellet breathing. Your breathing was a little. You like this?
Yeah,
I'm breathing for a little
I
off.
felt it, but look, in all honesty, you know what I'm saying? You know what I thought it was? Like, no lie. I had KT tape right here, right? And when my masseuse went to massage me, saw I had KT tape right there. He was like, when you focus on this area, I'm like, no, stay away from that area. Focus more on this side, you know what I'm saying? So honestly, bro, I thought it was a tendon. I'm like, maybe I pulled the tendon ligament or something. I'm thinking, like, nah, there ain't no tendon. Tendon ribs, nigga, tendonism. You know what I'm saying?
That damn K2 tape will keep you together, though.
Yeah, because I also knew, like in between the rounds, when you're sparring between the rounds, your trainer want to work on getting your heart rate back down. So you know, deep breaths, nigga. I couldn't do deep breaths. It was short breaths. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't breathe like that. You know what I mean? So no, man, it was a tough training camp. You know what I mean? And I had to fight through it, man. I had to. It was also basically a lot of mind games I had to play on myself. I had to tell myself I'm not hurt. You're good. You know what I'm saying? Bro, this is just another man. He ain't fought nobody like you. He's not on your level. This is just, you know, it's a ligament. You straight, you good. You know what I'm saying? Your breathing is good. Don't worry about that. We about to go in there and crush this dude. You know what I'm saying? Soon as that man hit me right there, pow, I say, oh.
Wow.
Maybe something else is going on than the tendon. You know what I'm saying?
If that would have happened, like after you beat Mac, right, which puts you in that position for a title shot. If you would have got the fight, like let's say 4 or 5 months after that, would you have done things different? Would you have pulled out and maybe say, you know what, let me get myself together, and then another opportunity would come? But is it because it took like a year?
Hold on, one quick second. Let me just eat this.
Yeah. Go do you.
Looks like the best thing you could eat.
Eat that date.
And break your fire.
You got that date. He said, let me break it.
I ain't gonna lie.
Look, bro. Look, I don't practice Islam, but I went through Ramadan last year. That date was like the best damn thing. Smoking.
Break your fire. That day tastes like a steak. I ain't gonna lie. You know what I'm saying? But no, let's get back to it though.
Yeah.
No, I was just saying, like, if after beating Mac, that got you the position to be, you know, the number one contender to get a title shot. If you would have got the Kovalev fight or even a championship fight, let's say 4 to 5 months after that, rather than like a year, would you have done things different? Would you have pulled out the fight and said, you know what, you know, I'm not 100%. Let me, you know what I'm saying? Or is it because, you know, it took like a year to get this opportunity? It's like, you know what, I can't pull myself out of this fight right now.
You know, hindsight is 2020, but at the mindset I was in, honestly, after I beat Mac, I was still like, yo, nobody, you know is trying to fight us, man. We looking at these champions. So if I would have got injured and I would got let's say I would have got offered that Kovalev fight like 2 months after the Mac fight, and I sustained the same injury, but I would have pulled out. Nope, I was still gonna take the fight, man. I'm saying, and people, and I think I was talking to Zab. I was talking to Zab a little while ago, and he was asking me, he was like, did you take the fight because it was the money thing? Like, no, the money was good. It wasn't a money thing because I had a manager at the time. My manager, he was taking care of me, so I wasn't in the buying for money. Like my money was good. I was being taken care of. I was good, training wise, living expenses. You know what I'm saying, food. You know what I'm saying, my kids, everybody. We was all good. We was all taken care of. It wasn't a money thing for me. It was, yo, I'm here. I'm here now. You know what I'm saying? Let's get it. I don't care what we got to do. Can't nobody, because I'm thinking in my head, like, I done fought with injuries. I done fought with injuries before. I'm good, bro. I'm gonna get through it. This is nothing. This is small. We're gonna take care of this after the fight. But right now, no, we good. So if I would have got offered that fight, now I was still gonna take it. You know what I'm saying? I would have probably have been more forthcoming with my trainer, but nah. If it was left up to me, now I was still gonna take the fight.
Okay, that's fair. A lot of people would not, would make an excuse and stuff like that, but that's fair. And going back to what you were saying earlier about the casuals, a lot of people don't know, like, not just Yusuf Mack. Yusuf Mack was a solid opponent, and you pretty much washed him. That was a unanimous decision. You fought. You mentioned Daniel Judah. Daniel Judah was a solid opponent as well.
Solid opponent, yeah.
So I mean, you've been, and then even in the amateurs, you made it to the nationals. I think the finals.
Yeah.
I think you beat a heavyweight. You beat Jonathan Banks.
Yeah, I beat Jonathan Banks so easy. It was crazy.
Great, and Jonathan Banks is a good. He has a good boxing mind. He ended up becoming a trainer.
I like him more as a trainer, but
yeah. So. But no, I beat some real good people, man. No, man. Damn. Hold up.
He's a hold up.
No, but I felt the people who I beat in the amateurs prepared me for the professionals, but I always had a professional style. And like the Daniel Judah fight helped me understand what I needed to do. So every fight that I was taking was putting me in a certain position. Like the Daniel Judah fight prepared me how to deal with talkers, because Daniel Judah, he was, when I say the disrespect was so heavy, it was so heavy. You know what I'm saying? It was so heavy. I didn't know
New York. That's Brooklyn.
I didn't know that. Now I never had to deal with that in the amateurs, because everybody pretty much respected me in the amateurs because what I was doing to other guys in the amateurs. I was knocking my opponents out. So nobody really want to smoke with me in the amateurs. But in the professional, you know what I'm saying, Daniel Judah was, he was cut from a different cloth, and he was just like, the disrespect was so heavy. And in that fight, I'm not gonna lie, from round 1 through 5, he whooped my ass. I'm not gonna say he was beating me like badly or nothing like that. I might have been beating me just slightly by the rounds as the rounds was going, but I just couldn't find my rhythm, because it was my first time, I think, fighting a southpaw, and he was like real elusive, real awkward. You know what I mean? So I just couldn't find his rhythm, and it took my coach to get in my head to let me know, like, yo, you're not fighting your fight. Like, he was like, yo, have fun. I wasn't having fun. I was just, I let that talking he was doing get in my head, and I forgot who I was. I'm like, my coach had to remind me, like, dude, you him. Go out there and have fun. When I went out there and had fun, within the 30 seconds of round 6, I knocked him out. And I'm like, yo, coach, like, the punch wasn't even hard. He was like, I know it wasn't hard. It's just how you do it. It was placed right. And you know what I'm saying? So each fight helped put me in, you know what I'm saying, in a position to fight for the world title. I also fought another tough veteran, Otis Griffin. He was another rough, rugged guy, you know what I mean? So, I mean, I feel like all those fights put me in position to fight for for that title against Kovalev. Now, did I want to fight Kovalev? Yeah, because I wanted the title. But was he my first choice? Nah, man. I wanted Adonis Stevenson. I wanted Andrew Fonfara. I wanted Bernard Hopkins. And I was also offered, this was after the Kovalev fight. I was offered a fight with Andre Ward, but you know what I'm saying? Some things fell through on that. That fight didn't happen.
Okay.
It's crazy because the names that you just named and in present day equivalent names, those guys will run from them. They don't even want to then bring up these guys in these conversations. You be like, bro, what we doing? It's like I don't know. Like when you were saying earlier in the show, you said, bro, I come from this form of boxing, and I feel you because these kids today is like they avoid adversity. Like
I don't know why.
You didn't run from it. You didn't run from it in your career.
Ran to it.
And you just told us broken rib or ribs. You know what I'm saying? Going into a damn fight against the damn crusher.
Yeah. Like I'm being told on the phone because people don't understand. Like when you accept these fights, the build up to these fights, you have to do like mandatory phone calls with like these reporters. I'm getting told every phone call. I'm getting told like, are you afraid of being killed? Like, you know, he killed one of his previous opponents. He killed him in the ring. Are you like, yo, like, man, stop asking me that question. That dude want me, man. Like, stop asking me that question, bro. Like, stop. But you gotta have these conversations. You gotta have these interviews. They're mandatory. So I'm like, man, nah. But I mean, those are certain things you gotta deal with, man. You know what I mean? Did I like it? No. But did I want to curse one of them out? You know what I mean? I want to curse plenty of them out, but I know this is part of the job, man.
Yeah.
Part of the
job.
A
lot of people don't know that. See, this is good because I didn't know that. I didn't know that those are like psychic questions. Those are almost like questions they ask, the guys coming up from the draft and the combine,
right.
Questions like that. They mess with your head.
Right.
And look, when you dropped Kovalev, did they say it was a low blow or did they not call that a knockdown?
Yeah, they called it a low blow. And see the thing about that fight, man, it's like I said, man, woulda, coulda, shoulda, man. It's like he can't do nothing but beat you, but kick himself in the ass. But after that fight, man, what's his name? Ward trainer. What's his name?
Virgil Hunter.
No. His strength and conditioning trainer.
Oh.
Jack. Been with it for years. Jack. He trained a lot of fighters at the gym that I was training, that main boxing gym. And he basically said that Ward took something from that fight with me and Kovalev and used that in the Ward fight when he fought. I didn't know what it was at the time. But like they say, hindsight is 20/20. I went back and I looked, and I seen what he took. He took that Kovalev had no inside game, and if with my defense, Kovalev couldn't really break it in the earlier rounds. He couldn't really get through. I'm like, if I would have utilized that to my ability, you know what I'm saying, utilize that and got on the inside, Kovalev had no game for the inside. Every time I noticed I got close to Kovalev, he'd push me back. He had none of this. He had no short game. He didn't have none. So, like I said, man, I would have did a lot of things different because Kovalev. Another thing I learned, and I heard this from some trainers who used to work with him. It's the same guy. Was Abel Sanchez said Kovalev don't like it to the body.
Yeah, I was about to say that. Yeah, he definitely don't.
He don't like it to the body at all, and I understood why. You know what I'm saying? Because he don't. He drinks and he don't train that midsection. So those lower abdominal muscles, he have none. So that's why he don't like it to the body. But I wish I would have utilized it. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know what I'm saying, shoulda, woulda, coulda. You know what I mean?
Bro, I always say them dudes over there in the Ukraine, Russian, all them that region over there. DNA, man, they flawed to the body, man. None of them dudes respond well to the body.
No, they don't. They don't.
And they all heavy drinkers too.
At that part.
They're all heavy drinkers. Yeah, so,
But no, man, my boy Sid was in there with a broken rib. Like I said, he had weathered breathing, so it's like he won't get in the full twerk on, you know what I'm saying, torque on everything that he was throwing. So, like, damn, I wish I wish we'd known that. Like I said, but at the same time, a whole bunch of people will paint that as an excuse.
Hey, to be honest though,
He said, go on get it, man.
No, to be honest,
I use it on there a lot. Look, I use it on a lot of this shit, man. This nigga eating while we there talking. I don't you see what I'm saying? But look, you know what I'm saying? You going through the process of clearing your mind, your body, your spot, your spirit, and everything.
You open up things for Stay Ready. Stay Ready might do some shit now because he's come on.
No. Hey, Stay Ready told me he like making food content, man.
Yeah, man, Country Boy Kitchen.
So
we need him to do. We need him to do more of that.
Stay Ready, gonna stay eating. You know what I mean? But no, man. What was the question? What was you saying? I might have just lost my train of thought.
What I say, Tom? What was I saying?
I don't know, man. I totally forgot too.
Man, look, I shoot everything from the hip. That's how I know I'm telling the truth, man. I don't like to repeat myself. You know what I'm saying? But Bruce, Uncle, Grandpa says I only like to chew my carrots twice. You know what I'm saying? Once, man. You know oh man, nah. I was saying, as far as Kovalov and you going there with the broken ribs, y'all got to jump. You got to jump in.
Yeah. That's what I was saying. I was saying, to be honest, like I said, I didn't know I had a broken rib. Like after they, like, you know, because all fighters, no matter what the results was, you got to go to the hospital, go get seen. Yeah. So as I'm going to the hospital, I'm in the hospital. I'm getting CAT scans and X-rays. Doctor come back like, yo, you know, you got a I think they call it like a contusion or something.
Contusion. Yeah, contusion.
It's basically like when your rib is starting like the heal or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
It's a calcium deposit.
Yeah. So he's
so everything that's cracked up, that now the calcium is starting to form on the top of it.
Yeah.
And that's hardening. Yeah. So it's more sensitive.
Yeah. So he's like, you know that? My coach look at me. I look at my coach. I'm like, no. My coach look at me like, and that's when my coach Bobby, he looked at me like, you lying mother, like, why ain't you tell me, bro? I'm like, I didn't know it was a broken rib, bro. I thought it was some tendons, man. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't got no tendons in that area, boy.
Like I said, man, like I ain't never been through nothing like that before. Like the most I had was ever like a broken wrist. That didn't even come from like boxing. That came from like street fighting. That was it. Yeah. And maybe like a torn rotator's cuff. You know what I'm saying? That came from the amateurs. That's the most I had to deal. I never dealt with any breaks. You know what I mean? I had swollen knuckles and stuff like that, man. But that was I didn't know what was going on. You know what I mean? So I chunked it up like, you know, it's a tendon. You'll be all right. You know, niggas get broken ribs every day, B.
Every day, B. No, but you're a G for that, man. Because like I said, most people, as soon as they start to breathe or go to raise their hand, they're like, no, something ain't right. Something ain't right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
no, you said, no, I got the crusher on the menu. I
said, I'm good. I gotta eat this food and digest this real quick. You know what I'm saying? He ain't nothing. It's a small thing, so giant. He ain't never dealt with nobody like me, you know, like me before, man. And they was all in the lead up. They was all writing me off. Even Roy Jones Jr., like they asked him because I sparred Roy before. And Roy like wrote it off like, nah, I ain't never sparred this kid before. And bro, I got pictures of me putting hands and feet on your head, bro. Like I sparred you before. And I'm also the one who sparred Danny Green, gave him the proper preparation to go out there and knock you out in the first round, bro. Like, bro, Roy, you ain't gotta lie. You could just be like, oh yeah, that's a good kid, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be a tough fight. But he's like, no, I don't know this kid. And they said the fight wouldn't go 2 rounds. As the fight was entering like the 5th and 6th rounds, they was like, you know, maybe this kid's a little tougher than we thought. Like, yeah, I'm tough, you know what I'm saying? But I'm skillful too. It's just, nigga, I'm fighting with something, I'm dealing with something over here. I can't tell y'all right now, you know what I mean? So, I mean, like I said, man, at that point in time when it happened, it was one of those. Then career slowed down some due to promotional issues. So, I mean, you know, it was what it was.
Who was your promoter? Who promoted you?
At the time going into that Kovalov fight, honestly, me and my manager and my trainer, we did everything off the rip. I also had a great advisor, Malcolm Garrett, who was working with a lot of those overseas guys. You know what I'm saying? He'd been in boxing for a minute. So we did everything off the rip, no promoter. After the Kovalev fight, we signed with Lou DiBella. Worst decision ever. Because after the Kovalev fight, I was also offered, like I said, I mentioned to y'all, I was offered the Andre Ward fight.
Yeah.
Now, the thing was, like I said, most promoters who don't know how small this boxing circle is, it's really small because, you know what I'm saying, I can know the person you think I don't know. And they offered us the Andre Ward fight. And when they brought it to our table, they said, look, Andre Ward is offering you $100,000. So when he said that, my manager brought it to me. He's like, so what you want to do? I was like, Andre Ward? It's like, no, I just think it's more money in that fight. I was like, no, I want more. You know what I'm saying? So I told him, go give me more. And I went to the train. I went back to the gym to go train. And when I went back to the gym to go train, I told my trainer. My trainer was like, he's like, let me talk with Jack real quick, because Jack is Andre Ward's strength and conditioning trainer. And my trainer was always talking with Jay Prince, because Jay Prince would always bring his guys over to the gym to spar. So he talked with Jack, and Jack was like, he told Jack, like, yo, I heard y'all offered us to fight with Ward. And he was like, yeah, he's like, damn, Jack, but 100,000? He was like, 100,000? It's like, we ain't offer y'all 100,000. We offered that kid 300,000.
Wow.
So I was like,
I already know what you're gonna say.
I was like, hold up. You mean this nigga trying to take 200,000 from me? Like, come on, bro. Come on, man. So
I had to take my Thomas. I had to take my, because you're another fighter that has them had ill will to them speak about Lou DiBella and somebody about to jerk you out of damn some bread. That is some crazy, bro. That is a Tales from the B-side universal damn story, bro. That is a staple on the show.
So I went back to my manager. I said, no, give me more money, man. I said, he was like, what you mean? I said, because my manager and my trainer was father and son. So I said, ask your son. So before he asked his son, he called Lou back and was like, look, the kid said he ain't taking 100,000. So Lou was like, all right, let me call this guy and see if they'll give him a bit more. Lou called back 5 minutes later and was like, all right, they said they got 115,000. Now, me, I deal with negotiations, bro. I know how these numbers move. These numbers don't move like that. They move
a big
little.
jump.
They move little.
That's more than double.
Yeah, they move. It's like barely inches. It's like centimeters. Because if the promoter offers you something, he's not trying to give you a bit more than what he's willing to pay for you. So they ain't gonna jump those 15,000. They ain't gonna jump like that. So he said, all right. He said 115. So I looked at my manager. I said, you see? He was like, hold up. So he called his son. He said, hey, say it over here. He said that they offered him 300,000. My trainer was like, yeah, Dad. They ain't offer that kid 100,000. They offered him 300,000. He said, how do you know? He said, I'm sitting right here with Jack right now. He said, hold up. Let me call back. So he called Lou back. He said, look, the kid said, if you ain't giving him what everything that they offer him, he's not taking the fight. When I said that, I tell you not, man, Lou put me on the shelf like 2 years, man.
Wow.
That's some whole shit right there.
But that goes in line with what people have been saying about Lou. So basically what he was going to do is the most he was giving you was 215, and don't forget he's taking his cut out of that 215.
215.
Oh, 115. He's only giving 115,000.
No, I thought you said 115 more.
I thought he did too, man. But he kept talking.
No.
He got 15 increase.
Oh shit. So either way, he was taking a cut of the 115 as well.
He was taking a cut of the 300.
No, I understand that he already took 185, right? I thought you said he went 115 more to like 215. But either way, he's taking 185 plus the percentage of 115.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. Like that's some,
that's
some whole shit right there. Real.
Yeah.
But that's Lou DiBella, and it's funny because we've heard stories like that. We had Iceman Scully, and I spoke to Iceman a few times, and he was telling us about freaking Rick Glazer, like how he would do and try to offer and lowball people and tell them to lie and take your cut and then take the cut of whatever. Like these are what people do. And you see Rick Glazer and Joe and DiBella, they go at it all the time. They both scumbags, bro.
Yeah, yeah, no, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, cause I'm like, yeah. I mean, scumbags is the best word to sum it up. Because I'm like, yo, this fighter's going in there risking his life, and you gonna
Mhm.
still steal from him? This how he feeding his family, and you gonna steal from him? So anything that happened to you, whether when you get robbed, whether nigga, you know what I'm saying, do some slammy stuff to you on the street, yo, I don't care, bro. Like you wouldn't like take everything from this dude. He's putting his life on the line, bro. You already getting paid already. You just want
Yep.
to be just nasty and conniving and just a thieving. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man.
But said you remember once upon a time, and Thomas has heard me say this numerous times. Once upon a time, fighters fight, managers manage, promoters promote. Now
Yeah,
we're in an era where boxers are privy to that information now.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So if they not keeping up with it, then they deserve to get damn jerked. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
And I hate to say it like that, because like you have to damn keep an eye on your chickens right now. If
yeah,
you can,
yeah,
if you're not doing that, you can't say, "Well, I don't know, bro." We in the information age where you can go to
yeah,
Google,
Yeah.
you can have conversations with Chat GPT, all
yeah,
kinds of damn shit. But people get so caught up in the loop. Oh, my manager didn't do this, or he couldn't get me this. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you, even in that era, had the mindset to say, "Nah, bro, I know what I'm worth." And it
yeah,
ain't no 100 bands. I deserve
yeah.
way, you know what I'm saying, a little bit more than that. And then he's hit
No,
115. He's
no,
like, bro,
most
come on, bro.
definitely. Cause I'm like, look, bro. I done dealt with negotiations. I done dealt with like you ain't the first promoter that ever come to me, and you ain't the first. Like I dealt with different managers and everything. I read my contracts. You know what I'm saying? I go
Mhm.
over my contract with my lawyers. You know what I'm saying? To things that I don't understand. I like, bro. I do this. I'm very involved in my career. Don't think because I'm a boss, I'm just stupid. I'm just leaving my business to somebody else. No, I leave other people to look over my business, but I do know about my business. I'm
Mhm.
saying like when my contract went out with my manager, like it expired. My manager didn't even know. I stayed up on it though. I'm keeping track of when when it's time running out. So you know what I'm saying. So if you
Mhm.
come to me with some BS, but no, I'm keeping track of things. So that's why I say it's good. It's also good to know people because if I didn't know who I knew, I would have been like, okay, maybe this 100,000, maybe this is all they got. Maybe that 115, maybe that's all they got. Okay, I'm gonna ride with it. I'm gonna
Yeah.
take the
Yeah.
fight. But knowing who I knew, I mean, it paid off for me because I'm like, no, I'm not, because look, if you are, if I accept this 115,
Mhm.
and the next fight might be for a real 115, what you gonna offer me then?
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying? Or
crazy.
next fight, or the next fight might be for 500,000. What you gonna take then? So
Yeah.
if I accept it, I'm accepting. I'm giving you the okay to continue to do this to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, nah, I ain't going. And a lot of people would have took it because a lot of people are looking for
Hmm.
those paydays. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's a lot of money for one fight. So I'm like, it ain't worth it, bro. For me, it ain't worth it. You know what I'm
No.
saying?
Mhm.
Nah, nah.
You remember when we had Johnny Rice on Thomas,
Yeah.
and he was talking about how he made X amount of dollars for Guido, and then the next fight they tried to cut that damn total in half. He's like, bro, how am I
Less
going
than
down?
half. It was
How am I
less.
being devalued? How am I trending down?
Yeah. It was less.
And
It was crazy the amounts that he was telling us. It was something like he made like maybe a few 100,000 against Guido. I'm just throwing it out there, and then to something like a less than 100,000 to fight
yeah, less
somebody
than
else.
100,000
That's
the next
crazy.
damn fight. He's like,
Yeah,
how?
No, crazy.
yeah.
Crazy.
That's and he beat Guido, right? Did he? He beat Guido, right?
Yeah, he beat
He
Guido
beat
because of
Guido
that.
too. So that's great. Yeah, that was
Yeah, he won against. That's the thing. He won
yeah,
against Guido, and
exactly.
and,
Yeah,
and, and that speaks to, you know what I'm saying, your position. You stepping into the B side in some of these situations, do you feel like they're lining you up, or do you know what I'm saying? You be like, no, what? I'm not worried about that. It's just I'm coming here to get to it the way I
Mhm.
know I'm here to get to it. But at the same time, in the back of your mind, do you feel that you're being put in a position and not that you earned it, or you just assigned to this position because of
Man, to be
who they're
honest,
trying to
like
get boost up?
I've been around boxing since I was like 7, 8 years old, man. And then the professional game, I've been around the right people. But I wasn't I didn't really focus too much on the B side type stuff. I never knew about a real B side. You know what I mean? I didn't know about a B side until the Kovalev fight. Meaning like these different tricks they play. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's different tricks and different things you can do as an A side that you can't get away with on a B side. Like uh uh my trainer the day before the weigh-in, went to ask Kovalev team, like Lou DeBella and them, not DeBella and them, what's her name? Kathy Duva and them.
Kathy Duval, yeah.
Yeah.
Main events.
Yeah. Went to ask them like, hey, do y'all got a scale that y'all be using for the official scale? It was like, yeah, we got a scale. It was like, yeah, we need to check Agnew weight. Like, oh, no problem. Go to room such and such, like room 203 or something. That's where the commission was at with the scale in the room. The exact scale we will be using for the weigh-in. So we're like, all right, cool, bet. I went down to the room. It had my weight at 175.4. That was the day before the win. My coach was like, look, you good. And this was after I got done eating. My coach was like, look, you good. Only thing you got to do is like go up to your room, go rest, don't eat nothing, don't do nothing, go rest. Because you're going to sleep off about probably a pound. So you're going to be good. So I'm like, all right, cool. Bro, man, I go to the room. I lay down. I don't do nothing. I don't talk to nobody. People know I turn my cell phone off the week of the fight. I lay down, go to sleep, wake back up. We walk to the weigh-ins. Bro, I get on the weigh-in scale. It had me 176.8.
Same scale, huh?
So you gained like
yes. No. It was a different scale.
Oh, different scale. Okay.
Yeah, my coach looked at me, I looked at him. He looked at me with like, what we gonna do, Sid? I'm like, nigga, we just, man, fuck. What we gonna do? Like, but I looked at him, knowing I got the rib injury too. I looked at him and said, he was like, you can get it off. I said, let's go get it, man. I went straight to the sauna, shadow boxed a little bit, you know what I'm saying? And I had my headphones on. I was playing that, what was I playing that? Ain't no stopping us now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, we here, you know what I'm saying? I'm in that shadow box and getting the weight. I'm like, no, we good. Nope, you can pull any A-side trick you want. We good. Went back to do the second weigh in. I was 174.9 or something like that. So I made weight. Good. But like I said, those little tricks they play, man. Those little tricks they play.
See, that's the first time we heard a story like that. That's crazy. We've heard crazy stories, but that's crazy, and it's believable too. I mean, I not that I would ever question you, but these are things that people do to in certain promotions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To try to get an edge.
Yeah, I mean, come on, man. They trying to look out for the best interest of their fighter. What's going to have their fighter looking the best. Now we can if we can suck them down, pause, and make them a little bit more weaker. It's possible that Kovalev can go in there and get a first round knockout. His stock gonna go up even more. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So let's do that.
No, that's crazy,
man. Look, what was your condition like in the Dmitry Bivol fight?
Oh man. Hey man, y'all keep want to hear these stories. I got stories. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, in the Bivol fight, for one, like I said, man, I'm gonna continue to say, hey, hindsight is 2020. But now in the Bivol fight, I didn't know Bivol was who he was. But now we see who Bivol turned out to be. We seen undisputed. He beat Canelo. He did a lot of great things. I didn't know he was that, but.
You say you underestimated him before you fought him, or
man? Underestimate is you know what I'm saying, like that's
understatement, huh?
That's an understatement. No, man, I overly underestimated Bivol. Going to that fight, it was this one guy who I was sparring named he was a Russian down here in Houston. He don't live out here no more. His name Maggi. He didn't have the style of Bivol. He was just a typical strong Russian who come forward. He had no boxing ability. He was just strong. He had great fundamentals, but he wasn't on his toes. He was flat-footed, just walk forward, man, and get you out of it. He was studying hard, but that was all he was. And I think I had one other sparring partner, and who wasn't the exact style. But even in that Bivol fight, what I did was, man, I was like, I'm gonna try something different to get my weight down, so I ain't gotta focus too much on his weight. Man, I tried a detox. My first time ever trying to detox. That detox I tried, man, made me so depressed. it took everything from me. I was going through training feeling depressed, man. I'm like,
Damn.
and my coach was asking me like, "You good?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm trying to talk myself up though. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I'm good, I'm good, I'm good. So I get through the training camp, everything, get to the weigh-in, and my coach like, look at him. Says cause his coach was talking to him, look, Mr. Miyagi looking motherfucker. He was talking to Bill. And he was like, look, he's trying to amp him up. He's like, he's not ready for a guy like you said. He's like, he's not on your level. You know what I mean? So I'm like, I looked at him like, yeah, I'm finna go in here and smash this dude, man. It's over. We back. You know what I'm saying? And mind you, this is fighting devil coming off another layoff. You know what I'm saying? So, and I just kept feeling like, man, yo, why every time they try to put these Russians in front of me, man? I'm tired of fighting these Russians. You know what I'm saying? Like, give me another black guy. You know what I'm saying? So we going out with Biffle. You know what I'm saying? First round, I don't know what he caught me with, but whatever it was, that shit was hard. You know what I'm saying? And I think he dropped me, but I ain't fall down. I just fell down like my gloves touched the canvas. And he continued to whoop my ass that round. And and, and when I get back to the corner, I sat on, and when I get back to the corner, I sat on the stool. I'm trying to get him myself. I'm like, fuck, man, this dude fast. This dude like it's not like he's lightning fast. It's just he got great fucking timing. I'm like,
was it the bouncing in and out?
Yeah, but he also like
he bounces, and as he's bouncing, he's throwing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but he had great distance. He knew how to measure distance real great. Like way 10 times probably better than Shakur. He knew how to measure distance real great where he can hit you and he hops straight out of distance just enough so you can't hit him, but he can hit you again. I was like, man, this nigga is just difficult. You know what I'm saying? And my trainer set me on a stool. He was like, he looked at me, he said, "Can he punch?" Hey, this was the first time I ever, you know what I'm saying, my first time my coach ever asked me something like this, because I normally deal with guys' power. He never asked me this. He never asked me this during the Kovalev fight. And I got dropped in the Kovalev fight, you know what I'm saying? But when I got up, I knew exactly what dropped me. I said, I got careless, bounced out. You know what I'm saying? He caught me with that 1-2-1. I thought the 1-2 was it, but then he caught me with that strong one on the end. So I'm like, no, I'm good. But in the Bill fight, he said, "Can he punch?" Man, I looked my corner, I looked my trainer square in his eyes, I said, "Yes." Yes. He said, I said, "Man, he punching, coach." He said, "All right, that's what we gonna do." Man, look here, man. Hell with all that, bro. Like, nah, he better than I thought he was.
So basically, but did he really have power? Or he was just too technical? Like he basically
power.
I just want because maybe because you say you underestimated him, so he was a lot slicker.
Look here, man. Look here.
You basically say you fought a Russian, but you fought a brother, right? Because he was technical.
Look here, man. Look here, man. People underestimate Bill. Look. This why. Look, I came to understand why people underestimate Bivol. They underestimate him because Bivol don't press for the knockout.
No.
Okay.
His trainer put in his head already that, look, don't take no damage. We are here for the win. That's all. We're here for the win. So Bivol don't press for the knockout. But can he punch? Bivol has power to knock you out.
Okay.
Bivol punching, like being more precise, was more precise than Kovalev's.
So you say he hit you harder than Kovalev, or
because for Kovalev's power, I was able to prepare for it when it came.
You can see it coming, yeah.
So I was able to prepare for it. You know what I'm saying? But Bivol stuff, it's like you blink, it's like bam, like
because that bounce, his punch is coming. You know what I'm saying, with that in and out bouncing. So boom,
he catch you on the end of his shots, and it was like, It's like, yo, man. He caught me with this hook, caught me on the eye. I couldn't see. I said, ooh. Yeah, he punching. That's why when he fought Cole, that's like when he fought Canelo, they was asking me, because I think Austin asked me, Austin Trout asked me, he was like, who you got? I said, man, Bivol about to beat the John Cletus off this boy, man.
The
You know what I'm
goddamn
saying?
chorizo out his ass,
Yeah,
goddamn it.
man. He was like, "You think so?" I said, "Man, look, people underestimate Bivol because they don't see him knocking people out. They don't think he got power." I say, "No, Bivol got power, bro." He like, "He do." I said, "Man, you talking to somebody who been in there with him, bro? Yeah, that man punching, bro."
I would have never thought. See, I learned something today.
Just-
I learned
he
two
just
things today.
ain't hunting for it,
I
yeah.
learned two things, KG. I learned
What's
that Bivol actually got power, and that Shakur is not as good as that people say he is. That's
Man, he ain't as good as damn Cedric Agnew said he is. Don't give me that shit.
No,
Cut the
man.
shit.
Look, man. Look. I give a lot of fighters slack, but man, people gotta understand that the reason why I go so hard on some fighters because I know that they are better than what they're putting out. They just don't really. I'm not gonna say don't believe, but it's something that's holding them back because I know you have the potential to be better than great, but you're holding yourself back. And the reason I say I know this because I was one of those guys, so I know what it's like. So you're just holding yourself back. No, release that and go full force, yo. You're gonna be even greater than what you than what we think you are. You just gotta let go of that. You know what I'm saying?
It's conditioning, man. They used to using the damn socket wrench and the ratchet. They don't want to put it on the drill. They don't want to put it on the drill. They said, "No, I got it. Slip, get up on my way. Get up off me." You know
I don't know why, man. But like I said, I come from a different era, man. I came from seeing Pernell Whitaker, Roy Jones Jr., Lennox Lewis, man. I came from seeing those guys.
Yeah.
You know, I was fed instructions and knowledge from Angelo Dundee, Emmanuel Stewart. These are guys who I've been around, who I took up all this knowledge from. You know what I'm saying? So these guys nowadays, they ain't fed those. You know what I'm saying, that same instructions and those same that same knowledge. Those, you know what I'm saying, from that caliber of guys. You know what I'm saying? So like, I don't know what it is though, man. Like, I don't know if these trainers nowadays aren't talking to their fighters the same or what. I don't know what it is, but no, man. Like,
the fighters are spoiled. The fighters today are spoiled.
Yeah. I see greatness in Shakur, but I don't know how great do he see himself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, it's like I was going to ask you about this because I'm from New York, right? I'm in the Bronx, and yesterday, what do you thought about Hitchens? I'm sure you're going to talk about on your show, but what do you thought about Hitchens? Pulling out of the fight. The day of the fight.
The day of
the fight, bro.
We just potted today.
Okay.
And we was talking about that.
Yeah, I was on the phone with y'all. Yeah.
We just talked about that. I'll tell you straight up. Because I had to do the IBF secondary rehydration clause. I fought for the what was it? The USBA IBF title. So it's the same thing. Second day, 10-pound rehydration clause. You can't be within. You can't go over no more than 10 pounds of what you originally weighed in at. No, it wasn't that. He wasn't sick. What it was, he knew that Duarte was a real fighter that he had to be real ready for. And he wasn't willing to go in there and put on the performance of his life that he don't think he have in him at this moment.
Yeah.
So he's like, no, the best thing to say, look, I don't feel good. I'm sick. I can pull out. I still keep my title and give me more time to go back and reevaluate what I'm gonna do. Whether I'm gonna stay IBF champion or I'm gonna move up to 47 and give me more time to think, or give me more time to make up excuses.
Now, how we label it? How we label it? How are you labeling that shit?
What's it? A duck? A duck is a duck.
That's a duck.
Yeah.
Just because I said, man, over there quacking, I'm not gonna call him a dog. No, he a duck.
Yeah.
Even if the duck damn got his ass up out the damn roasting pan and walked to the table, sat at the table.
No, it's good. It's good to hear this because I've been defending Hitchens for a while now, and the New York bias, but I call it like it is. But it's a duck, and like it would have been respected more if he would have just not made the weight the second, the rehydration weight, you know what I'm saying? And then he said, you know what, he loses his title, but still go ahead with the fight, and go ahead. I would respect him more. He still would have been labeled as like kind of like, he wasn't professional, but at least he would have went through with the fight, but he didn't even do that.
Yeah, because check this out. Check this out. You talk about the IBF so much when Matias had it. You ain't want to fight because you ain't want to suck yourself down that rehydration clause stuff. But soon as Leah Pyro became IBF champion, you jumped on it quick in a hurry, didn't you? Yeah, you jumped on quick in a hurry. Now it's a problem again. No. It's that if you feel like somebody's in front of you who's easy picking, you okay with it. Yeah. When you know you got a real fighter in front of you, you don't want that. You don't want that. And you a duck, man. You a duck. Because truth be told, you duck Matias because you didn't want that smoke.
No. Yep.
But you're okay to do a secondary rehydration clause for Lynn Pyro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Look, stop ducking, man. A duck is a duck. I don't care how you fold it. I don't care how you flip it. I don't care that Liam Pyro beat Matias. You ain't beat him. You ain't beat him. Styles make fights. And you didn't have the style to fight a Matias. You ain't want that smoke.
And he didn't want to dig deep enough to fight the Duarte.
Yep.
And he's, man, like I said, man, they ain't cut from the same cloth. These guys are scared, man.
And it's crazy because I don't know Hitchens like that, but I know who Hitchens be sparring. I know the work that he does, and he spars a lot of little guys. He spars guys at 126. He spars guys at 130. Like he takes advantage of the little. Like I don't know why he spars little guys, but he spars with a lot of little guys.
The only time guys spar little guys is to get their speed up. You know what I'm saying? But you don't spar little guys to get ready for a fight.
Fuck no.
Like nah. You spar guys your weight or heavier, man. Especially if you know you finna fight somebody who's really thumping. Then you spar guys who can either punch or who's a weight class above you.
Yep. I had to tell I had fighters, you know what I'm saying, once upon a time. I had to tell them that they used to like sparring with me. I'm a heavyweight. But I'm like, y'all little dudes. I'm like, y'all cool with keeping my reflexes going, but I gotta pull stuff when I hit y'all. I'm robbing myself. So when I get in with a big guy, I don't know what actually works.
Right.
Because I've been pulling with y'all because I don't want to damn blast y'all. Yeah. So it's just no. So a lot of guys do that and they get caught into that damn wave, man. And I hate, you know what I'm saying? I don't look. This is my name for him, man. I don't call him Africa, man. I call him Black Ass Richard, man. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what he act like. You know what I'm saying? Because he act away, and I'm like, bro, why are you not fighting?
That's crazy work.
I told them niggas, Duarte was gonna hit that nigga so hard, they was gonna think his name was Jamaica. You ain't African, nigga. Your name Jamaica, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That's crazy. I mean, like I said, I like Hitchens, but it's hard to defend him. I think he's a great talent. I picked him to win by knockout. I thought I had that much confidence. I thought he was going to stop Duarte. I picked him to stop him in the late rounds.
No,
but
he ain't punching like that.
Nah, I had him by a unanimous decision. Yep, I had him by a unanimous decision. He was going to dictate the pace with his jab and just work it from there.
I had him. I in my opinion, I said Eddie, because Eddie don't really mess with him like that due to some things he said in the past when he was a free agent.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So Eddie's still holding something against him. I said Eddie feeding him to Duarte.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Duarte, he was the right opponent who was gonna push Africa.
Yeah.
And Africa wasn't gonna be able to deal with that pace. Because once Duarte set that pace, he keeps it.
And he and I think Eddie did try to do that because he overpriced himself. He was supposed to fight Jermaine Ortiz. He was supposed to be on the undercard, in the score undercard. He was supposed to be on the undercard.
Man, I swear, man, this off topic, man. I'm supposed to be rich, man. Because when you can do that, I'm supposed to be rich, man. Like when you can do that, you know you got money to manipulate things. Like Eddie Hearn said, no, I don't want this. Like De La Hoya does the same thing. Bro, I want to be able to I want to be able to, you know what I'm saying, blast the guy that's, you know what I'm saying, showing up to my spot, kicking doors and stuff, and I got to charge you for kicking doors and breaking doors and type, you know what I'm saying, because I bought the building. Mm-hmm. That's how rich people get you, and like that says a lot about promoters. Promoters will take you, and like Sid said earlier in the conversation, he said, bro, do the Bella threw me on the shelf because I wouldn't take this. You see how, you know what I'm saying? Like they a lot of these promoters, they're prone to do whole shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But fighters, you know what I'm saying, they come from different walks of life. So you don't, you know what I'm saying, you don't pay yourself first, so you don't put your ducks in a row so you can invest in yourself or come together with a group and start your own promotional company. Like, people don't do that. We still latch on to these promotional companies that still, at the end of the day, end up jerking you.
Yeah. Right. Well, all these other promotional companies, in my opinion, that they come out of nowhere, like DHP and some of the other lower end promotional companies, they don't really have money behind them. They have to use the bigger promotional companies to put the money behind them. Yeah. So that's the difference.
See, that's the only thing with being like let's say, for instance, like a DHP. When you are your own promoter, but you you are doing like, let's say you are your own promoter, but you are also fighting on like a matchroom card.
Mm-hmm.
Being your own promoter put you in that room where I know exactly what they're about to offer me. Yeah. I'm not about to get low ball. I'm not about to get told one number and then it's actually another number. No, I'll put myself in position to be a part of that conversation.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So now I can't get screwed over.
Yeah.
So that's the good thing about it. When you
it's a good thing, but I think there's a different perception. Whereas, like, they can make fights, they don't necessarily can make fights because they still have to go and kind of get that money from the bigger promotions to make.
Yeah, because
they can't really offer the fighters. A lot of people think that. A lot of people think that, he's calling out these fighters that he's offering contracts. He can't necessarily.
No, he ain't that big. He ain't floating.
Yeah, that's what I try to tell people.
Yeah,
but that's another discussion, man. I don't want to like attack Bill and DHP, but
no, they ain't that big. You know what I'm saying? Not yet. I mean, but maybe one day, but no, not yet.
Yeah.
Gotta go through somebody. They still the two. They ain't the one.
Yeah.
Man, Thomas, you got anything, man, else, man? Because, man, my boy Sid been here, man, and bro, this been real, man.
He didn't even finish eating too. We kept it from eating.
Yeah, no, man, but he been indulging in his fiddles, like he's been here, man.
I still got food here, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see that. That plate probably heavy as hell over there. You know what I'm saying?
Still got food here. I've been trying to dive into this, but I ain't trying to be on this motherfucking smack. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, you know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna beat you up like that, man. You know what I'm saying? But
I got one more, just because you do the podcasting and you talk boxing. So let's just do it. You fought a light heavyweight right now. Who you think is the most skilled light heavyweight right now?
Dimitri Bivol.
Okay.
So still, even with the inactivity. Even with the inactivity.
Dimitri Bivol.
Okay.
Like I said again, Dimitri Bivol.
He beating Benavidez?
Who?
He beating Benavidez?
In my opinion, man, Dimitri Bivol, he will wash Benavidez. His activity is too much. Now, Benavidez, he does have like blistering, fast punches, fast hands, but first of all, Benavidez start late.
Uh-huh.
So starting late ain't gonna help you with Bivol. Bivol start fast. He start first. So Bivol got him on that. 2, Bivol's great at engaging, like knowing distance.
Mm-hmm.
Benavidez not. Benavidez need to get. Benavidez he have no slick movement. He gonna walk to you. He gonna walk to you in order to get off. Bivol gonna hit you with 2 or 3 and he gone already.
Yeah.
He's not gonna sit there and let you just punch him. He gonna sit there. He gonna, you know what I'm saying, get his off and get gone. He gonna look. He fought the hardest puncher already with Beterbiev. Come on, man. Ain't nobody else you gonna put in front of Bivol.
Got them bad knees, man. Got them bad knees.
Hey, he was still punching.
Got them bad knees.
I don't care what his knees was like. Hey, the nigga was still punching.
But the thing with Benavidez, he's not.
And he went 24 rounds with the man with no knockdown, bro. He's still.
That's true.
Yeah, that's true. No, but Benavidez has been starting a little bit quicker more in the last few fights.
Ever since he moved up.
He's actually been more active and throwing more punches. Early in fights. So I know he's a late starter, but the last few fights.
Hold on. Watch. See, this
we
how
go.
Nipped that in the bud. No, this how nipped that in the bud. Name me the last 2 fights he started fast then.
Well, his last 2 fights, he fought.
He started fast.
Yard and
he started fast in the Bostic fight. He started fast in the Yard fight. He even started in the Morrell fight.
Morrell fight.
He started slow as he usually doing that. You know what I'm saying? Like ever since he went up.
And the Morrell fight, he started slow in. Morrell was
he started faster than usual.
Now, in the Boston fight, you're fighting somebody who's coming off retirement, bro. This man been
he was on a big layoff, yes.
And then a Yard fight, come on, bro. Bro, I ain't fought in like 9 years. I will start fast against Yard. Yard is washed, bro. Like, come on. You're telling me he's starting fast against
Lions in the camp. Cut it out, man.
You're telling me
Lions in the camp.
You're telling me he started. You're telling me he's starting fast against low-level opposition.
But the Morrell fight, I thought he picked up the pace earlier than usual too.
Mm-hmm. But let me ask you this though. What was Morrell's record?
He was undefeated.
No, I ain't say it was even undefeated. What was his record?
He had 10 plus fights, man.
It's like 12 or 13 fights or something.
Yeah, it was 10 plus. And they said, they said he graduated summa cum laude from the damn Cuban School of Boxing, bro. and he had Ronnie Shields. Ronnie Shields was a key to victory for him. They said Ronnie Shields was a key.
First of all,
the thing with Ronnie, he don't listen to his trainer, Morrell.
They said Ronnie Shields was a key to victory, man.
First of all, they knew that was a lie because Morrell don't even fight like a Cuban.
No, he sits down way more on his punches than the normal.
And also Morrell, what I don't get is what put him in position to fight Benavidez. He had fought nobody to make you think he was ready for Benavidez. He ain't fought nobody. And y'all put him in there? Like, no, man, I knew the man was gonna get washed. I knew the man was gonna get washed.
I think it was competitive. I mean, yeah, Benavidez won, but I thought Morrell was with him in that fight. Morrell, in my opinion, Morrell's a knucklehead. He don't be listening to Shields, and now I think
he don't assert himself.
He don't be listening.
I believe Dave Morrell is a lot better than what he is, but he don't assert himself.
I think so too. He reminds me a lot of Casamayor a little bit, because Casamayor fought kind of similar. So, but that's just
he won't assert himself. He's like he's not like in basketball. You know what I'm saying? Football, we call those dudes they don't try hard.
Mm-hmm.
Like you got it, but you're not gonna try hard to do it.
Yeah. All right.
Nope. But Thomas, you ain't got nothing else?
No, I got it, man. I got exposed today, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
hey, man. And like I said, man, I never called Shakur like a scrub, man.
No, I know.
No, I know you didn't.
Yeah, I'm messing with you.
I just think he got Shakur is here. I know he got the ability to be here.
Yeah.
But I think Shakur is just satisfied just being here. No, nigga, be here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But you could say that for a few other fighters, because we had a guy on. The last guy was Bones Adam. He said that about Devin Haney. He said Devin Haney's great, but he does better in the gym. You should see him. He be dropping guys and stuff. He don't.
He said Kevin Newman and everything. Yeah, he was talking about Kevin Newman.
I say that about this whole generation of fighters: Javante Davis, Devin Haney, Shakur Stevenson, Ryan Garcia. All of them, man. They don't really. I don't know what it is. I ain't come up in that generation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Cut from different cloth, man. That's all.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it is, man. Social media era and lack of adversity. You know what I'm saying? And then, like I said, look, I think they took too many pages out of Floyd's book on the side of the money side and not so much of the pretty boy side.
Most definitely.
They saw how to get to it. And I told Thomas this, and people have heard me say it on panel before. I said the closest person to following Floyd's blueprint was Jake Paul. You know what I'm saying? Everybody else, I was like, bro, I said, why y'all ain't do what Jake did? Jake paid attention to WWE and paid attention to, you know what I'm saying, paid attention to Floyd. Look what he doing.
Yeah, and got the bag, didn't he?
Yeah.
Got the bag.
I got one more. I'm sorry. I got one more.
There you go, man.
Because I got an instigator in the chat, so I got to do it.
Black guys don't usually hold your hand, man. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I got to do it, man, because I seen this and I was like, I got to do it. What's your take on Boots?
Everybody know I don't like Boots.
Why you don't like Boots?
Why?
And because people see Eddie Hearn look at Boots as like his golden goose.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's the next greatest thing since Anthony Joshua. No, Boots ain't that. Why you think other promoters, big promoters, ain't pick him up. Like they know what he is. They got the eye, man. They could have picked this man up. They ain't pick him up. Boots is all flash and very little substance. Boots reminds me of a Walmart version of Roy Jones Jr.
Wow.
He's very talented.
Them niggas in the same store to me.
He's very athletic,
Uh-huh.
but he has no fundamentals whatsoever. And everybody know Roy Jones was running through everything. But once his fundamentals left, who lasted longer, him or Hopkins?
Hopkins.
Hopkins had great fundamentals.
Yeah.
Fundamentals will take you all around the world. You know what I'm saying? When those fundamentals go, I mean, when the athleticism leave, when the speed slow down a little bit, fundamentals kick in.
Yeah.
And once Boots fight somebody with great fundamentals and decent power, y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna come back to this show and be like, yo, we should have believed you when you said what you said, but
so he's not beating Virgil. He ain't beating Virgil.
No. I see it now. You know what I'm saying? And look, I'm gonna say this real quick. I see it now. And Max said it in the chat that's one of my favorite fighters. Yeah, Boots is one of my favorite fighters. You know why? Because ain't nobody caught up to him yet. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Roy Jones. Look, all my favorite fighters, Canelo, I know the flaws in Canelo before people point him out. And I'm like, bro, he going to be my favorite fighter until somebody catch up to him. Roy was the same thing. Michael Vick was the same thing before he got locked up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, like, I point out, I like the flash. When I'm able to see the flash and nobody's able to pick up to it, I get to damn be a fan of that guy until somebody figures it out. And if don't nobody ever figure it out, and I figured it out with Boots, still being a fan of the guy. I see the holes, but I'm like, why ain't nobody caught up to him yet?
I guarantee you, if that fight does happen with him and Virgil, you're gonna see somebody catch up to it. Or if the fight happened with him and Fondora,
oh yeah. Fondora will cause problems for a lot of people. Yeah,
you're gonna see somebody catch up to it. You're gonna be like, oh, okay. I'm saying like certain things that Boots do, it's like nah, he's not. And because when Roy was doing it, Roy wasn't getting clipped. Roy was too fast. He wasn't getting clipped. Boots doing it, be getting clipped.
Yeah, that's true.
Just not by big punches.
But look, the thing about Roy, once he got to a certain point in the fight, you already almost expected what he was going to do because it was no fundamental to start with a jab to lead to the flash. It was always trying to start with the flash, and then when you got deep into the fights, like halfway through the fights, late rounds with Roy, any smart fighter would pick up on. They'd be like, "Well, shit, I can just stay back here. He can't do the bells, clicks, and whistles at that point." Boots, on the other hand,
that's the same thing.
But Boots is still in a fight because these dudes are still fighting with him, so he's able to damn flash.
Same thing with Boots. Like when Boots fought Karen Chukadazian, he was supposed to get him up out of there. So second time fighting him.
That was smart boxing fundamentals, and then we call him a boxing Karen. He took a different approach to the second fight.
Yeah, but look here, you already went. I'm saying you already went rounds with this man.
True.
You know what he brings to the table? Adjust your style and adjust some certain things and get this man up out of there. He ain't supposed to be in here with you, champ.
But look,
you couldn't.
Have you had a trainer when you got back to the corner and say, "Hey, man, I don't know what you're doing, man. You know what you need to do. Get out there and go do it." In my Boziani's voice.
That's another thing.
I went out there and go do it. You know what you need to do.
That's another thing. Boots ain't leaving his daddy, so y'all gonna see. Y'all gonna see, man. Bozy Ennis don't got the levels. That's why I told people that Bozy Ennis and Andy Cruz training with Bozy Ennis is the worst thing he can do.
Yeah, and you saw the same thing in the Stephen Fulton fight against Oshaki. He had no good instructions in that fight.
No, get away from
it was terrible. Man. He got exposed.
Man, you know what you do. You bullshit out there, man. Get out there and go get to it, man. You go out there and go do it.
Bozy Ennis can only train his son, man.
He understands that language.
And he took his son as far as he gonna take him.
Like Tio ain't leaving his dad. He understands his dad.
What's gonna happen to
bro? You're gonna regret it in the morning, bro.
What's gonna happen to Jack Catterall?
Where's the power?
What's gonna happen to Jack Catterall now? Because he working him too, working with also.
Man, Jack Catterall got a new sauce, man. He got that Philly sauce there, but he's a little slippery up there. Jack Catterall, man.
Jack is washed already, man. He's just trying to get his last little hurrah in, man. That's all.
Oh man! All right, I'm done. I just had to do that because I saw Mac in there, so I was like, you know what? This is good. So
Man, this man, it's been beyond great, man. You know what I'm saying? Said, man, I really do appreciate you taking the time. You know what I'm saying? Even though, you know what I'm saying, you breaking fast, you know what I'm saying, doing in the midst of, you know what I'm saying, trying to conduct damn business and talk some real good boxing shit, which you did. And I wanted to separate you, you know what I'm saying, from the Agnew podcast. Because, you know what I'm saying, that's why I'll be fucking with you when I call, you know what I'm saying, when Mac be calling, I'll be like, hey. I'm
Oh man,
you know what I'm saying?
I really started doing that once I started talking to them guys. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know how to. It's like double dutch. You gotta know how to cut in. They gonna over talk you. So I learned how to. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Put my hands in there. It's gonna throw them off for a bit. Now, okay, now it's time for me to get my, you know what I'm saying, get my take in. But if I let y'all talk, y'all just gonna talk and over talk me. Let me get my A's in real quick. You know what I mean? Break up this conversation, man.
Man, I religiously, you know what I'm saying, tap into, you know what I'm saying, when you guys damn do put it out, you know what I'm saying? Like every time, like, and it's crazy because every time I do click on the show, it be posted maybe an hour or two before I am able to click on it, you know what I'm saying? But I do damn tap in, check you guys out, man, you know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it.
And I wanted to damn, you know what I'm saying, get you to come on. And then I told Mac I want, you know what I'm saying, Q to come on, you know what I'm saying, come tell some Quentin Randall stories because his mind is damn different from yours. Yours is different from his. And I appreciate them both, man. You know what I'm saying? So
definitely.
I keep pushing the needle, bro. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to this culture of boxing, you know what I'm saying? From
most definitely, man. We have to.
Yeah. And like I said, I'm gonna keep doing my damn thing on this end, trying to damn keep the B-side stories alive, whether you B-side, A-side, or somebody that just damn sit back and watch the fights and say, bro, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I'm here for it. I'm here for it, man. I love boxing. Thomas knows I love boxing more than he loves the damn NFL. He gets up Sunday damn to watch the NFL. I wake up damn Saturdays and say, bro, it's fight day. So that's my damn thing.
That's unfair because I like all sports, and I go to a lot of fights over here too. I just I just have a little bias, but I keep it. I'm down the middle with everything, man. I'm not too biased. I support my New York fighters, but I call it like it is, and even New Jersey fighters, because they're across the bridge. So
are you in a Giants fan then?
Because they play in New Jersey, and then
you gotta answer that. Man, but said, man, I do want to appreciate you, man. I do, Greg. I'm looking forward to the show that I know I'm gonna tap in tomorrow as soon as that shit get posted.
Yeah, most definitely, man. Appreciate it.
Do you guys go live, or it's just you just record it and then post it?
No, we record today and then it posts every Monday.
Okay. Yeah, because I peeped them. I usually download it, watch it when I'm on the train to work and stuff.
Yeah.
And I've commented a few times. You guys replied too, which is.
Oh, okay. Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. So keep doing what you're doing, man. You and you guys over there at the Agnew podcast got something great going, man. You know what I'm saying? Y'all got my support, and hopefully the feeling is mutual, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it is what it is.
Most definitely. You do the same, man.
Yes, sir, man. Until next time, man.
All right, man. Enjoy your food, man. Be safe.
All right. Definitely.
Thomas.
Yeah, that was good, man. That was good.
Man, that was great, man. That was a great one right there, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to thank my boy, you know what I'm saying, Cedric Agnew of the Agnew podcast. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Stay Ready Mac for, you know what I'm saying, making that connection. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat, man, that has pulled up, you know what I'm saying, popped the squat, stayed a while, man, you know what I'm saying, and showed us some love. Listen to these great stories, because I think, bro, we once again, and I hate to say, you know what I'm saying, it sounds like a cliche, man, but yeah, we have some great stories being told here today.
Yeah. Always something new and something I never heard of before. Like, I always knew something like was fishy with sometime with the scales because I heard that before, but it was good for him to explain what happened with the scale that they used, and all of a sudden they switched it. That was, there's always something when it comes to like, these fighters, they have to, put up and deal with something, crazy that we don't get to, hear about or know about. And then when we do hear about it, it's just like they look at it, these casuals, they look at it as like an excuse. No, it's not an excuse. These are real things that some of these fighters have to go through, and some of the disadvantages they have to deal with.
The man's a savage, man. You went through training camp with a broken rib, sparred Roy Jones Jr., and then got in the ring with the Crusher. Because he was still known as the Crusher at that time. Yeah. That's the crazy part.
Yeah.
Man. Yep. Man, like I said, this has been a good one, man. Thomas,
This was definitely good, man. And guys, if you're watching, man, go check out the podcast. The podcast is really good.
Oh yeah, it's damn good, man. Damn good. You know what I'm saying? Who over there? Cedric Agnew, Quentin Randall, the homie Val, and Stay Ready Mac. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they're covering culturally, you know what I'm saying, the state of boxing.
Yeah.
So I can appreciate that, man. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that's, you know what I'm saying, talking boxing and not really trying to fudge up or feather a damn narrative or anything, you know what I'm saying, that's such, they actually over there just talking about what's going on currently.
Yeah.
Yep. So, Thomas, you want to tell them how they can find you if you want to be found?
Well, if y'all want to find me, you can catch me on YouTube here, TD Sports Talk, and on the radio every Sundays, Ring Talk Worldwide. I'm gonna try to download some of the, because the radio show is now on YouTube, but nobody really knows about it. So I'm gonna try to download and repost it on my channel so you get a feel of, you know, Pedro Fernandez and his takes, and then you know, with a mixture of me in there. So that's where you can find me, and of course, Tales from the B-Side. I think we got a couple guests lined up for the next few weeks, hopefully. And you know, that's it, man.
Man, Thomas said it, man. You know what I'm saying? We hopefully, God willing, man. You know what I'm saying? We got the next couple of Sundays set up for you folks to tap into Tales from the B-Side. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all ain't got no patience to wait for Tales from the B-Side, you know what I'm saying? You can find me any damn thing that you can see in that top left corner. You know what I'm saying? That usual suspect stamp, whether it's going to be usual suspect Sunday. Shout out to the fellas. I didn't make it over there today because I was coordinating this. Tomorrow, you know what I'm saying, we bullshit on the Beltway. Tuesday, we got Talk Heavy Tuesday. Wednesday, we back on the Beltway. Thursday, it's Trill Thursday. We back on the Beltway on Friday. In between those mixes, y'all might catch a usual suspect sports and entertainment hub open mic. You know what I'm saying, with myself and our fella, aka Dana Blizzak, you know what I'm saying, the commissioner of the fight pool, where Thomas is currently the champion of season 2, is currently in last place. It happens, but like season 1 champion said, he said it only matters when you only need to be in first place 1 week.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all it really matters when it comes down to it.
And for the other people that are talking trash, all I got is one question to ask them: where do you keep your rings at? That's it. That's all I got. So 503, odd fella. That's all I got. Where you keep your jackets at? Where you keep your
that's where you keep your crystal balls at, man.
Yeah. Where you keep your crystal ball at?
Oh man. But like I said, shout out to everybody that's been damn listening and been here this whole time. And I appreciate y'all for being here, because you know why? We got damn Franchon Cruz DAZN versus Carissa Shields tonight. So I think that card has started already. We about to exit out of here and head on over that way, man. You know what I'm saying? So until next time.
It's a usual suspect thing.
Well, what I did prepare for this fight was I trained hard in the gym.
It's a usual suspect thing.